Jump racing is the most dramatic and unpredictable of competitions in sport.
I literally cannot describe anything that's even close to the adrenaline.
The partnership between you and the horse is a phenomenal thing.
You're about to go 34 mile an hour into a fence.
You certainly can't doubt yourself, because that's when it all goes wrong.
Oh, and Lewis Ferguson takes a horrible fall.
These guys are so hardcore.
He's run out of room.
You name it, a jockey can break it.
Collarbones, cheekbone, eye socket.
It's another day in the office.
This is the story of one season with millions of pounds of prize money at stake.
Right now, there's so much title talk.
The Jumps Trainers' Championship is rarely this close. It's absolutely nail-biting.
He likes to be the guardian of that trophy. He ain't going to give it up easily.
Jockeys out, please.
It's almost too close to call in the race to be champion jockey.
The rivalry's massive.
We'll joke around inside here, but we're not friends out there.
I will win on this horse.
It's brutal on your family life.
But any elite sport, there has to be sacrifice.
It's just very emotional. That is so close.
Oh, I hate being beat.
Incredible!
To be champion jockey is the most prestigious title available in the weighing room.
There's pressures from all sides of it, but it's all about winning.
You need to be tough, mentally, physically.
I've probably dreamt of having a go at being champion jockey since the age of 7 or 8.
5 minutes, jockeys.
The Jockeys' Championship is decided purely on number of wins.
Please congratulate our champion jockey, Brian Hughes.
It's a bit like Formula One. If you ride the most winners in a season, you will be champion jockey.
Officially, it runs from May till April.
You need to be brave, you need to be skillful.
If you're involved with jump racing and you are a jockey, it's the ultimate goal.
What a performance for Sean Bowen.
Sean Bowen is comfortably in the lead.
What a Johnny continues to close and snatches it.
Sean Bowen is just a brilliant jockey.
Little Miss Dante, the winner.
He is tactically very astute.
Sean Bowen is still in front.
He's absolutely leading the way.
It's 100 for the season for Sean Bowen.
The Jockey Championship is certainly in his grasp right now.
It's December and Sean Bowen is 31 winners clear at the top of the table.
Callum, what about your big Saturday night this weekend? Revved up, are you? Day one of this season, my aim is to be champion jockey. I haven't won it before, but I'm currently leading it. I got 107 yesterday, so I had 2 winners yesterday at Lingfield, and I think just about 30 ahead, which is good. That just needs maintaining now, really. So to win it would be incredible. I was dumped on a horse when I was about 2. Always been around horses. Mum and Dad train racehorses, so I had no choice other than to love horses, really. So I think Mum said she took me racing when I was about 10 days old. She had to drive the box to Market Raisin while still breastfeeding me. So I've been racing ever since I was a very little baby. Yeah. I wasn't very good in school at all, and Dad could see that. And Dad always used to say to Mum, you don't need an A-level to ride a horse. So when I got to 14, I was riding horses in the morning and then going and getting homeschooled from sort of lunchtime onwards. So that was a massive head start in my racing career. I always say how much I love my job, and if I wasn't a jockey, it would still be in horses, because it's all I know and it's all I'm good at. So I'm quite lucky that the one talent I do have, I'm not too bad at it. All right, Ollie.
Yeah.
What are you doing? I have a few trainers I ride for, mainly Ollie Murphy. He's got 100+ horses, and we have a great working relationship.
Sean, he can actually go and have a canter at the wood chip.
OK. I think Sean's biggest asset, he's got a very, very good mind. He's got a lot of ability, and he's trying to be champion jockey along with 3 or 4 others, and
he's my stable jockey, so extremely proud to be part of it.
Look, I'm 30 ahead, so champion jockey is on the radar, but this season the main rival is Harry Cobden.
Harry Cobden, laid back, charming, annoyingly good-looking, but don't be fooled. He has got an absolute steely will to win.
Right, Cobby. Harry, trot to the last wing on that side and then walk down and out. I'll get the others out of the way then. Harry Cobden now is basically our stable jockey. He's only 24. OK, trot on.
Stable jockey basically means that I ride the majority of the horses on the big days at the bigger meetings.
Stable jockey basically means he's captain of the team, but Paul and Harry Cobden as a duo is about as good as it gets. They're a demon combination.
Always loved being around horses, riding horses. My parents were farmers, so we always had like a spare space in a barn or a shed or a stable to have a couple of ponies. And when I was 9, I got into pony racing. I rode out for Paul Nicholls from the age of about 13 as well, and on my 16th birthday I stupidly decided to leave school early and didn't take any GCSEs, and I think on the day of my maths and English GCSE I had my first ride in a hunter chase at Leicester. Yeah, on the way there my mother called up going absolutely crazy down the phone saying, "Why did you not go to your exam?" And I was like, "Well, I'm going to Leicester to ride in a race." It worked out quite well in the end because the horse won.
It's a big moment for Harry Cobden on his first ride for Paul Nicholls.
I just believed in myself and thought that I would definitely be good enough to be a professional jockey.
16-year-old Harry Cobden.
I was probably quite cocky back then. I probably didn't need qualifications, which was, looking back, fairly short-sighted. But when you're that age, you just believe you can do things, don't you?
But I will win on its horse.
Harry's really been #1 here now for the last 4 or 5 years, and this season his riding has been like second to none. He's just improved and improved, and I'd say he's probably, my view is, might be biased, he's probably the best jockey riding at the moment. I think Harry's just right at the top of his game. Just a natural horseman who's trying to win the Jockeys Championship this year for the first time, so we're trying to help him with that.
My aim at the start of this season was to try and become champion jockey. So this year I probably had 250 rides more than I'd normally have. To be champion jockey, you need more rides than ever. I think my previous season I was 430, and I think you need about 700 rides to be champion jockey. Sean Bowen is leading that at the moment. I think he's 30 winners clear of me at the moment, and he's going to be very hard to peg back because he's got lots of good horses to ride, but so have I. So it's not an impossible task. There's still a possibility that I could still win, but it certainly won't be easy.
It is so demanding physically, mentally, practically to get those winners, keep riding those winners. Between 6 and 7 races a day.
7 days a week. They have to ride for as many trainers as possible. They have to have a good agent on their side as well to put them in that position. But then they have to travel the country for that one potential winner.
You know, they'll drive 12-hour round trips, 10-hour round trips up to Scotland, down south, all around the country to ride one horse.
Wouldn't miss a winner for anything, so I definitely go wherever the best rides are, anywhere in the country. So whether that means going to Perth to ride instead of Chepstow that's down the road, if you have the chance of riding a winner at Perth, I'd be there.
As always in the jockey's title, you need to stay injury-free.
They're off.
At the moment, Sean Bowen is absolutely in the box seat.
They come into the home straight, 3 more flights of hurdles to jump. Sean Bowen, dark jacket on. Favourite Farah Glory in the dark colours, dark blue sleeves, close up. Cams and us on the extreme left, this trio together. Behind those is Django Bay, 11th and a half behind him in 3rd position. Terror, the name being eased off. July Flower appears to be well beat. They come towards the second last. And down there is Farah Glory.
Sean Bowen, it's a heavy fall.
Do you want a drink?
Oh, I'm right, thanks.
Sure. Make myself tea. What are you watching?
I'm watching racing. There's nothing to do, really. I torn my knee, so I feel like, yeah, I literally can't do much.
Sean Bowen got injured on Boxing Day.
Sean Bowen looks to be loaded, absolutely loaded, and going really well on the Grade 1 winner, Farah Glory. But 2 out, he steps, clips the top, and turns a somersault. I hope he's all right. Again, it's a heavy fall.
It was a fall on Boxing Day. This horse actually went off favourite, had a very, very good chance. He was in a nice position the whole way. Everything was going swimmingly well, really. Down to the second last hurdle, I thought all I got to do is jump the last 2 and then somehow clip the top, fell, and obviously bent my knee in a funny old way and injured it.
I was stood in the stands watching him. He fell. Obviously, emotions were just going really high. I didn't really know what to do. And then I just seen them. Then the black screens were up around Sean. And obviously, my heart literally sank. And with that, I sort of ran out of the stands and just completely ran down to 2 out. But yeah, I got there and he was in the ambulance. So I was happy that he was obviously in good care.
I torn my ACL, damaged another ligament and a couple of cartilage, I think, in the knee. So I'm hoping now it'll only be another couple of weeks before I am back.
Fortunately for Sean Bowen, he had a little injury there on Boxing Day, which has put him out for 4 or 5 weeks. And that's given me a little chance to get closer to Sean.
Harry obviously rides for the biggest stable in the country, which is Paul Nicholls.
Harry Cobden being Paul Nicholls' stable jockey means that he'll get the pick of his horses to ride. Some of the top horses in Britain.
The door is open for Harry Cobden, and you do not want to give Harry even a sniff of the Jockeys' Championship, because he will have the choice of all the horses. And don't be fooled, because he comes across as so laid back and mild-natured, then he'll be absolutely ruthless.
That's professional sport. Someone's misfortune is someone else's fortune, isn't it? Like, I know it's really unfortunate for Sean. You know, I don't want to see him injured, but, you know, I think we're going to take this opportunity while he's off to really roll the dice and ride probably more horses than I ever have before and just try and rattle the deficit down. Yeah, good, mate.
You can see how many races he's riding in each day. You know, he's seen an opportunity.
I've always wanted to win the Jockeys' Championship, and if you'd asked me if I'd ever been in the position I'm in now, I would not have believed you. 4 weeks ago, Sean Bowen was an absolute shoo-in, and he had 1 fall, and that's put him out for 6 weeks, which has made it realistic for me to have a crack at it.
5 minutes, jockeys.
Obviously, it's very good if you're your own stable jockey, ended up being champion jockey. So, game on, I'd say, isn't it now?
Harry Cobden is closing in on Sean Bowen for the race for the Jockeys' title.
Well, for Sean, I mean, to be sat there on the sidelines and watching racing every day, and then you're seeing our Harry Cobden ride another winner.
Ginny's Destiny has won it.
Very comfortable indeed.
Yeah, my son!
Another winner for Harry Cobden.
Well done, mate. What a fucking horse.
Then another winner.
Into the line. It's Noble Yates just holding him.
It's another for Harry Cobden.
Noble Yates has beaten Paisley Park to win the Cleve Hurdle.
Noble Yates, that was Sean's ride. But with him on the sidelines, you're obviously going to go to the man who's in red-hot form. They've employed Harry Cobden, and Harry delivered. That will hurt for Sean.
Just another day in the office.
It's frustrating, like I missed out on a big ride on Noble Yates.
Just think he's worked so hard, and obviously he was 30 clear, and then obviously what's happened is just, it's so gutting for him, because Harry Cobden's been catching Sean.
Look, obviously it's not ideal being injured, but if I can come back and I'm still 15 ahead, I'm obviously still in a very, very good position to hopefully become champion. All right, I'll see you in a bit.
Okay.
Every day I possibly can since my injury. I've been at Oaksey House trying to get my knee back in working order because I want to try and be back for the Betfair Hurdle at Newbury. So I get daily physio.
All right, how much bend have you got at the moment? Any pain, discomfort with that?
No, I don't think so.
Look, for most sports people, what Sean did, a knee ligament injury, it's at least a 3 to 6 month rehab injury.
So it's definitely still lax. But if you're not getting pain there, that's good.
I was initially told I'd probably miss the season, so trying to get back in 6 weeks is probably a bit bizarre, but at the same time, I want to be champion jockey, and I'm not going to be doing that sat at home.
Good, just going to do 5 1Ks. Work at your own pace. Don't go nuts, because you won't be able to probably maintain it at the moment.
If you are an injured jockey, Oaksey House is a gift from the gods.
I want symmetry between your left and right side, OK? So I don't want you going absolutely crazy with it.
Yeah.
It's when they can go for rehabilitation.
I'm blowing a lot more than I should be.
And they can get back to racing sooner rather than later.
Happy?
Yeah, boy.
Right, pop yourself off, grab a drink, Sean, and we'll do some arms today.
That seemed hard.
Oh, it shouldn't be, but it's a bit harder when you haven't done it for a while.
Hiya. How's it going, Sean?
Nico, you OK? Nice to see you.
You all right? Good, yeah, not bad, yeah.
Thanks for coming in.
Nico de Boinville, ice cool as a jockey.
Shiskin held together by Nico de Boinville, who salutes the crowd.
He'd been known as a big race jockey.
He tends to favour those bigger races with the bigger prize money, and he's won just about every big race in the jumping game.
How's the knee? Fuck off. My shoulder's aching.
Yeah, Nico's different. He always, we always take the mick out of him for being the posh one. Yes, your first day in here.
I've been in the gym a week.
He's been beasting, hasn't he?
Huh? Beasting.
He's been beasting it.
Nico is happy just riding big winners.
So you're not going for the jockey championship, or you're...
No, because I'm 34 now. I've got a wife and 2 kids, and to win a jockey's championship is just really grueling. Yeah, really grueling. And I take my hat off to anyone who does it.
Good, Shawnee boy.
Thanks a lot.
I'm very fortunate in that I get to ride in the big races on the very good horses, and that's where I really get a kick from.
Right, Nico.
Yeah.
How are you today, anyway?
I'm good, thanks, yeah.
How's the shoulder?
Oh.
Nico's off as well, with a broken collarbone.
I woke up this morning, fucking lay on my shoulder all last night. Oh.
Bloody shoulders.
Any elite sport, there has to be sacrifice, and
OK, come on in, Nico.
certainly get used to dealing with pain, because you do hit the ground quite a lot.
2 out in the King George. Shishkin still leads. Oh, blunders and unseats the rider.
Right then, Nico, what's been going on?
Collarbone. I've got the X-ray if you want to see it.
Yeah. And when did you do it?
28th.
Did you know you'd done it as soon as you landed?
Straight away.
Yeah.
So at Kempton in the King George, On Boxing Day, I actually fell. And then on the second day of Kempton, day after Boxing Day,
So there was a mistake by a ballistic.
suddenly I felt like an intense pain and broke my hand.
Nico de Boinville is pulling up.
And then I rode at Doncaster the next day and broke my collarbone.
You name it, a jockey can break it.
How long do you think I'm going to be?
It's a little while. Just got a bit of...
Serious?
Yeah. The thing is, with a collarbone, it doesn't seem a lot. But it limits you in certain things you do.
I know.
That's the thing, isn't it? And
But to ride?
yeah, to ride, you probably feel...
Fine.
Fine, but I want you to be doing quite a lot more, like...
Some big races coming.
I know.
We don't have long. When you do get injured in the middle of the season, say, it's incredibly tough for that first week just to settle down because your brain and body is still going at 100 miles per hour, but in actual fact, you just need to rest. You do get so used to the injuries and things, and you get used to pain, and you learn to cope and just get on with it.
Cheers, Rob. Good session. Well done.
They're all mine.
Can I not have one?
No.
You just want me to tickle you? I guess every young jockey would dream of being champion jockey, but it is just relentless. It's day in, day out. It's brutal on your family life.
How's your shoulder, Daddy?
It's okay. We're getting there.
What did the doctor do to you today?
The doctor, I didn't see the doctor. I had the physio,
Yeah.
and they made me do a load of things with my shoulder to make sure it was strong enough to go racing again.
Yeah.
Then I'll find out tomorrow if I can get going again.
Oh.
Yeah. Then I'll ride as well as you do.
Yeah.
I think you first get into racing because you love it. I don't think the danger side of it comes into it. I don't think you think about it. But none of us are on contracts. We're all self-employed. So the more we're at home, not riding, we're not earning. Newbury is coming up in a few weeks, and the Betfair Hurdle is a massive race in the calendar. It's the UK's richest handicap hurdle. It's a race that everyone wants to win. The Betfair Hurdle is the day I want to get back for.
We're just on our way to Wincanton. I've got 4 rides there today, so it's very much full on. I had 7 rides at Cheltenham on Saturday, I had 5 rides at Fontwell on Sunday. I can't remember where I went on Monday, but I definitely went somewhere. To be champion jockey, to actually properly go for this championship, you don't have any life outside of racing, really. Couldn't tell you the last time I went to the pub and had a drink with some mates or did anything like that, because you're racing pretty much 6 or 7 days a week. The only day I've had off recently is when racing's been abandoned due to the bad weather. So, you know, it's been a long week. I'm only 12 behind Sean Bowen in the Jockeys Championship, and I've got 4 good chances today. So I'd like to try and get him below 10. Sean's obviously had a bad fall, and it's probably absolutely killing him knowing that I'm closing the deficit day by day. But in this game, you're only 1 fall away from having a career-ending injury.
The flag is up. Last race of the day is now just seconds away.
The worst injury I ever had was I broke my neck in 2 places 5 years ago.
Just under 2 circuits of the track, and they're off.
I was 19 at the time. I'd literally just got the Paul Nicholls stable jockey job. Rode this horse, had a fall at the last fence.
Oh, down at the last is McTonic.
My neck smacked off the ground. I felt that something wasn't right, but I walked away, went and saw the doctor, and I said, these are my symptoms. So he led me on this board, strapped me down. I went to Lincoln Hospital, and then, yeah, had a fracture in 2 places. I actually had 4.5 months off foot when I broke my neck. And, you know, there was a stage where they were talking that I might not ride again. But I never considered stopping. First one of the day is called Larchmont Lass, 7-4 favourite. And if I walked out of here with one winner, I'd be happy. I'll take one winner, and if we get any more than that, it'll be good.
Yeah, look, it's definitely possible for Harry to close the gap while I'm off, but my brother, James, will be trying to beat him as much as possible.
Yeah, I'll try and stop him anyway.
The good thing for Sean is that he's got his brother, who's also an incredibly talented young rider, competing against Harry. So perhaps the Bowen family name could still get in Cobden's way.
You know, if James can win a few races and nick them off Harry Cobden, then it certainly helps his brother.
First down the back sees Quick Draw out in the lead under James Bowen. Harry Cobden just trying to move a little further forward.
Harry Cobden, he has a lot of self-confidence.
Quick Draw under an enterprising James Bowen ride.
Cocky.
That's number one, Quick Draw.
Can't win them all, Harry. No, he can't. Ah, James loves beating me.
You didn't even finish, Steve.
We're not done yet. So, you know, he's definitely doing it for Sean.
And I was like, Jesus!
If I was Sean's brother, I'd be trying the same, wouldn't I?
Harry always says to me, you've got your brother, your dad, they're all against me.
Jeez, yours is 5-1 on now, mate. You must be feeling the pressure, are you?
I just can't wait till Sean's back to keep his brother in line.
In theory, James can help his brother out.
Larchmont Lass wins for Paul Nicholls and Harry Cobden.
In reality...
Cheers, thank you.
Much as he'd like to try.
First call for race 4.
Anyway, good luck.
Cheers.
There's nothing that's going to stop Harry Cobden at this stage.
Another for Harry Cobden. 3 on the day, 3 for Paul Nicholls as well.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, please give a warm welcome back to the winner of race 7.
Harry!
Casey Jiggly Alpha and Harry Cobden.
How was that for you, buddy?
That's a very good mare.
Good result, Harry?
Yeah, very good. 3 winners, yeah, delighted with that. Cobden's class, like, I'm not going to stop him.
Closing in the gap for the championship.
9 behind. Tomorrow's another day. Sean Bowen will be back next week. I suppose I'm intrigued to know when he's coming back.
Watching Harry ride winners while you're injured is never enjoyable, so can't wait to get back racing.
All right, let's go.
Let's go. But I obviously have a fitness test to pass before I do come back.
Yeah, so Sean, do the return to ride. If you're in pain by anything, stop.
Yeah.
If I notice that you become unstable in that knee, I will stop you as well, okay?
Yeah.
These guys are so hardcore that, you know, they can carry injuries and mask stuff that any normal human being just couldn't do. So there's a very strict protocol that jockeys have to go through to pass the doctor to get back past fit to ride before you can ride again.
The start of carnage has begun. 1, head down on the floor. 2, 3.
Jeez, this is rotten, man.
That's 40 so far.
Oh, I'm doing 40, Rob. I can't.
You're doing 40.
I won't be able to ride tomorrow, do any more than.
Drive! Go, 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 go. Better. 1, 2. Lovely, Sean. All the way down, all the way up. Nice and high towards the ceiling. Go, go, go! That's it. Last 60 seconds of hard work, Sean. That's it. Head down and go, go. Get in the zone. Keep that going. Nice and high. Nice and high. And 2 minutes. Relax.
Oh, that's such a bad exercise.
He's now got 2 minutes on both.
Oh, it's brutal.
How you feeling, Sean?
Terrible. It's horrific, that test. The worst test ever.
Have you passed? Do you know? Are you waiting to pass?
Oh, I bloody hope so. I gave it a good go, like.
So, Sean, based on all this testing that we've done, I've just spoken to the BHA doctor, Jerry Hill, downstairs, and he's happy for you to go back tomorrow so you can commence your season.
Finally. Get up. Perfect. Thank you very
Lovely.
much.
Good luck
Cheers,
tomorrow.
Rob.
I'll
Thank
see
you
you
very
next
much.
week, okay?
Yeah,
Take
see you
care.
soon. Cheers, Rob. Thank you.
Bye.
Yeah, it's all been very positive news today, so that's quite exciting and nothing's stopping me now, yeah. Nice to be back on a horse. It's 6 weeks yesterday, so I think that's the longest I've been without riding since I was about 8. So hopefully ready to go now.
Yeah, to see him back on a horse now is good news for me. It's, yeah, I'm not saying I'm Manchester City, but it's like Pep Guardiola having Erling Haaland back in his squad, you know. It's, yeah, it's important.
Well, Sean Bowen is back in the nick of time, but Harry Cobden now is only 2 winners behind. It's almost too close to call in the race to be champion jockey, and at Newbury, Betfair Hurdle Day, Sean and Harry go head-to-head.
So this is Go Dante. He runs in Betfair Hurdle. You always want to win them big races, and Go Dante's one of the favourites. Yeah, look, he's one of the exciting ones. One that I've sort of actually been pushing to get back for. So basically I had to ride this morning to see if I could still ride with my knee, and it was all feeling good.
Well, Go Dante's always been a decent horse, but I think Sean might struggle on his comeback ride. There will, without question, be a bit of rust there, and so it makes his chances that bit harder.
The Betfair Hurdle at Newbury, it's a race I've been lucky enough to win before, worth loads of money.
It's the first time that Harry Cobden and Sean Bowen are going to see each other face-to-face in a competitive scene since before Christmas.
Obviously, Sean Bowen, he's not going to lie down easy, I know that.
I'll be coming for Harry.
And he's going to come back all guns blazing, and we're going to have a good ding-dong.
It's not all what he's glammed up to being a jockey, is it? He's had to shave his legs and everything.
It's hard taking the tape on and off.
I've got a boyfriend that wears tights and he has to now shave his legs.
I have to shave my legs. It just looks good, doesn't it? Can't wait to get back racing. It's been a long 6 weeks.
Welcome to Newbury's Super Saturday. It is a pivotal moment in the racing calendar.
The Betfair Hurdle is the richest handicap hurdle in the country. It's worth £155,000. The winner gets £87,000, so it's a prize that every jockey would love to win.
And it really is going to be a neck-and-neck tussle for the Jockeys' Championship between Harry Cobden and Sean Bowen. The top 2 go head-to-head.
There will definitely be eyeballing each other here, Harry Cobden and Sean Bowen. They'll both want to win this Jockeys' Championship. It means a lot.
Can't go around again.
It is fantastic to see Sean Bowen back, but the problem he's got right now is Harry Cobden's got all the momentum.
He's got the dog on his tail, and everything is going to matter to him.
Is Harry happy to be back? Probably yes and no. If you're going to be champion jockey, it would make it easier for him if I wasn't back.
Sean's hard as fuck. His injury, a footballer had 12 months off, wouldn't he? Something like that. Back riding in 5 weeks. Would have come back in 2 if he was allowed.
How is it to be back? Oh, flying, mate. Yeah? Great, yeah. Look, I wish the injury never happened, but luckily I'm back just in time. Hey, I've shaved my legs. What do you think? Yeah.
Harry Cobden and Sean Bowen, I'm sure they'll be getting into each other, reminding each other who's in front.
Thought, sod it, we'll stick them both next to each other and they can fight it out on the course and in here.
Yeah, that's how nice it is. He sits us next to each other just to really get the red lights.
Well, you know, we'll have an arm wrestle or something, will we?
As well as Sean Bowen being back in the saddle.
Hello, Santa Claus!
Nico de Boinville is also back after his collarbone injury, raring to go.
Yeah, he was back to annoy us.
Ultimately, with my injury, I came back because I wanted to get back for Super Saturday and the Betfair Hurdle.
I'm going to get so muddy.
Well, you probably will when you fall off.
Most jockeys have a long injury CV, but Nicholls this year has been desperate, really. He had a really nasty fall on Shishkin on Boxing Day. He broke his hand, and the very next day, he broke his collarbone.
How's it feeling?
Still early days.
They're really sore, but such is life.
Not that easy, is it?
You'll just push through the pain, and then you just want to move on from all the bad luck.
How's it going, Sean?
I've had a parachute on.
I know he's in pain. and he's got to strap his leg up to actually be able to ride. Got all the strapping on now.
I imagine the next hurdle race will be quite hard work. It's shit, really. But the Betfair hurdle has a big prize pot, and that's why I want to be there.
Right, next up here at Newbury, we have Britain's richest handicap hurdle.
The Betfair hurdle is just a really good race for a lot of prize money.
Prize pot for the Betfair hurdle is huge. It's a big pot, 150,000. Richest hurdle race in the UK.
I'll see you up there on the podium. Please go.
It's a £155,000 total pot, 87,000 to the winner. So if you won that, I then take out 8%.
Yeah, it's a lot of prize money on the line.
And because of that, it means that year on year, you get a hugely competitive big field.
Jockeys out, please.
That would be a lovely comeback win, wouldn't it?
Oh, fingers crossed.
I ride one of the favourites in the race, Go Dante, for Ollie Murphy.
He's got the champion-elect on board.
Hope so.
It's great to see Sean back riding, and he has a good ride on Go Dante in the Betfair hurdle.
Let's go, Dante.
Yeah, and Sean Bowen, so pleased to be back in the saddle. He'll be trying to extend his lead over Harry Cobden.
Harry's literally picked up a ride on the day.
Had one in the Betfair hurdle that I really fancied, but they pulled it out, so I've managed to pick up another one.
Harry Cobden was due to ride Tell Her the Name. Because the ground's so soft, they decided not to run that horse. So Harry's picked up a spare ride on Unedited.
When you're riding in a £155,000 hurdle, you're better off to be in it, because you can't win it when you're sat in here.
So he rides Unedited in the race, one of the outsiders. So I'm hoping I can beat him.
And Ollie, how are you feeling ahead of this big race?
Yeah, not a lot I can do now, so down to Sean.
Sean Bowen does have a chance in the race, but it's fiercely competitive, and you just sense Nico de Boinville's got a great chance on Iberico Lord.
Nico's going to be riding Iberico Lord. He's one of the other big chances in the race, like Go Dante, so one of the horses in the race to beat.
I don't ride for anyone other than Nicky Henderson.
Nicky Henderson and Nico de Boinville, tremendous partnership.
Nicky Henderson has got a very good track record in the Betfair hurdle. He's won it many times before, and Iberico Lord is a high-class horse.
As they make their way towards the starting point.
Yeah, don't worry. Bobby's going to go out anyway.
The start is very much your focus. You're in the zone, you're there, ready to go.
Lads, I know all of you lot are just like handing. I will blitz this now.
As silly as it sounds, we're probably a little bit more tense riding there than we are around Wincanton on a Wednesday, aren't we?
Are we going outside or inside, lads?
These jockeys think they can win this huge prize.
No, walk, lads!
It is chaos.
Someone has lost a shoe. We'll find out who that is as Ito Dito comes to see us with Harry Cobden riding.
So we're all down the start, and then Daryl Jacobs' horse loses a shoe.
Daryl here is trying to hurry it along as the others wait in the background.
So we're then having to wait for Daryl to jump off and get his horse reshod.
OK, lads!
At that stage, a lot of horses can get worked up.
No, mine's lost the plot.
Harry's horse in particular was sweating up.
This is a really highly strung horse. It wouldn't do anything silly, but, like, he just got very, very revved.
No, mine's running his race before he's jumped off.
I could feel his heart beating out of his chest as I was sat on his back, and I felt like my race was over before we even started.
Not waiting any longer.
Tensions are running pretty high down here.
A race can be won and lost before the race, so I'm quite lucky in that Go Dante's not a horse that gets too worked up.
Oh, lads, I got pins and needles in my foot.
I was more worried about sat in the saddle, and my knee was aching the more I was sat in the saddle.
The flag is raised.
But then you look at them and think, oh, might have them beat already. It was 24 runners.
As they race towards the first, Go Dante Lotus Sud and then Ito Ditto.
Jumped off, we've gone very fast. Very fast into the first turn. I'm trapped too wide. so I had to take back to get in a little bit.
Ditto has lost quite a lot of ground as they step over what is already the last on the far side.
Things weren't happening from an early stage of the race.
Ditto right at the back of the pack.
I jumped 3 hurdles and basically accepted defeat. It was race over from the flag fall.
Ditto is pulled up. Race over for Harry Cobden.
As they turn away, Berwick Lord is right up the inside.
Iberica Lord is a very steady horse and he's very slick and quick over his hurdles, but they've gone incredibly quick and I could only go as fast as I could go.
Berwick Lord still ridden quite quietly as Go Dante improves, travelling well.
Go Dante's quite a chilled horse anyway, so I joined the leaders turning in and he was still going very nicely.
So making their turn back towards the third last.
Jumped third last nicely and
2 from the finish. Go Dante towards the inside.
And I thought I could win the Betfair hurdle. And then I seen Harry Skelton come in.
Loader suit for Harry Skelton has come through to lead from Go Dante.
I was just getting too excited, thinking I was going to win. And then Nico gave his horse a great ride and came quite late on the inside of us all. Yeah, I suppose going from thinking you're going to win to knowing you're not going to win, I suppose there's a bit of a sinking feeling, really.
Iberica Lord is making ground on the far side and now looks the danger.
Iberica Lord is gutsy and suddenly just taking me everywhere and passing horses. And I could see Harry Skelton there on Loader Suit. He was going well and I thought I'd be able to catch him and did.
Nico gave it the most brilliant ride. He never left the inside rail. You start passing 1, 2, 3, 4, bang.
It's Iberica Lord for Nico de Boinville in the JP with Manor Silks who will win the Betfair hurdle.
I enjoy winning. Winning means that we've done our job well.
There's no better feeling like it.
Oh, it was a great race for us.
Nicky Henderson wins this race for a 6th time.
Nobody else will agree, but that's what it's all about.
Yeah, not ideal. Not very enjoyable.
Yeah. Unless you're winning, you're finishing nowhere, so.
The winning rider, Nico de Boinville.
Well, Iberica Lord winning crowned a really good day for Nico de Boinville. Meant that it was a profitable day for Nico. He's got a few more quid in his back pocket.
It's good money, yeah. It's very good money, yeah. It's not bad for 5 minutes work, anyway.
Hello, Nico.
Thank you. Yeah, happy with that one, yeah. That's very good. Nice to see the horses running well, which is great.
We all have our turn, and that wasn't my turn, so as silly as it sounds, I wasn't dwelling on that because I'm going out to ride another one in 20 minutes' time.
Harry Cobden's day, not over yet. He's still got a ride for Paul Nicholls.
Got another go.
I went home without a winner, so it wasn't a successful day. It's not a success if you're not winning, is it? And after every ride, I'm having to put my ice pack on because my leg will blow up massive after.
Another winner for Harry Cobden.
I'm still sat there watching Harry ride winners, knowing that I can't do any more than I'm doing.
Good result, Paul? Yeah, lovely result. Yeah, pleased with that. Give him a good ride. So it's down to 1 now.
He's 1 behind now and getting closer.
Winning the last race today is a huge positive.
I'm thinking this is your real chance, Harry.
We're 1 closer to getting level with Sean Bowen in the Jockeys Championship. It's all looking quite realistic now, and I've had a fantastic day. Cheltenham is unlike any other race meeting.
There's almost £5 million in prize money.
And there's a 3-way race for the Trainers' Championship.
Every race counts.
But I ain't being fucking beat.
A sex education lesson and a school disco strike fear into Alan. That's new sitcom from Alan Carr, Changing Ends, tomorrow at 9:30. In our new comedy, meet the officers with the thankless task of training new police recruits. Piglets is tomorrow at 10. Next, the latest with the ITV News at 10.